Hey gang, Rodin here. Welcome on back to the Cade as we are carrying on with our playthrough of Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden for the PS1 from 2001. In the last episode, we managed to take care of some business and pick up a couple of new Gundams. Specifically, we now have the Gundam X, which we'd been introduced to in a previous episode, but now we have it in our inventory along with a lot of our original Gundams, and we still have the Zabungle and Zabungle 2 along with the Iron Gear. But now we have to go about picking up a few more stragglers and kind of getting the band entirely put back together. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hold off on applying the funds we have in storage right now. We've got about 15,000. But as we go along, as we've said, the cost of being able to implement upgrades on our machines goes up in proportion to the levels that they have. So we have to take that into account and be a bit frugal about it. So, but we do have plenty of bluestones that we can use, and we do have stuff here. We can't buy any units, but we could buy parts if we want to. I did pick up a full set of Chobham armor, so we've got maximum capacity of 9. I'm not going to worry about anything else at the moment, as we seem to be in good shape. So let's jump into the next mission. So we're getting an update on how Tifa is doing. Tifa is I don't know if she's the co-pilot or not, but she was able to help untap the full attack potential of the Gundam X in the last episode. But she was able to do so at a bit of a cost because it rendered her incapacitated for a certain amount of time, which is what led them to go ahead and try and sell off the GX. But we were able to stop them from doing that as well. So now it looks like they were able to find information about what's called the Turn A Gundam. Unlike the GX, the Turn A is a one-of-a-kind machine. It looks like we're having to go south to see if we can find it. So it looks like we have company coming in. And it's a potential space battleship. We have an object resembling a space battleship that's made landfall on the southern portion of North America. What's its position? According to Freedom's map data, it's near a town called Vicinity. That's close to the location Tifa gave. So it is people of the moon race, and it looks like they've really begun Operation Homecoming. People living on the moon aim to return to Earth. And now it looks like we're going to have to go meet them. So this mission is not called the Mo, it's actually called the Moon Race. That's one of the small glitches we have in the translated version of this game. So it's not perfect, but you're able to get it in English, which is a rarity for this franchise. Which again is something I've always said is one of the big problems with it, is that even if they were to port it over, they would have to go through and do full translations of all of them, and that would take a good long while. So we see there's at least one Gundam there I recognize, and I believe that is the GX-02 from Stardust Memory. And there's Brave Radine and the Bluegar sitting there, along with a couple of other support Gundams. So Mikhail and Gwen. Keyhile. Looks like they're having a conference meeting. So Lieutenant Masha and Ensign Araki. So there's Keith, there's Mancha, and there's Ko. So we have the Stardust 83 crew, we also have Sochi, and we have Akira. And Gavin, who those two, Gavin and Sochi, I don't know. But these all look like unique characters, so odds are if we play this right, we'll be able to either gain them as allies or be able to use them in the upcoming battles. And then we have Harry. So this is a moon guy. But it's not Hyakushiki. Those are Royal Guard sumo models. And Lady Diana is coming. Looks like these are bigger ships or bigger mechs, so that's a big ship. So that is the Soleil. And Laura is piloting the Turn A Gundam. So it doesn't look like it can speed forward through this. So Diana and Kahel could be twins, according to Sir Gwen. We don't wish for the 2 years spent negotiating via radio to be wasted. The human race has not been recognized as the human race then. The lack of scholarship and knowledge on the level of the moon race. In contrast, you seem to have succeeded in the usage of mechanical dolls, which is their simplified version of mobile suits, I guess. We warned you that if there was no reply within the specified period of time, we might have to resort to the use of force. So that's Diana. Prepared a map to make this easy for you to understand. So now it looks like they're parsing up which parts of the continent they're going to utilize. You're not the people who abandoned the Earth after it was stricken by a disaster. The innocent were the ones who worked to restore the Earth. Probably here the lords of the land in this area, including the Reinfer family, are descendants of the innocent. Diana wants a word with Kahel. Yeah, they're both blue-eyed and blonde-haired, although Kahel looks more like Rolana from Gundam Wing, just with her hair down.
私たちはとても似ているようですね。恐れ入ります。私にもそう思いました。
So they're gonna switch clothes. The mustached mobile suit, which is what they call the Turn A. The Turn A has what looks like a big old metal mustache on the front of its face mask. So Harry's not a pacifist. I do intend to follow Lady Diana's intent, whatever that is. And the Diana counter has not come to the Earth to start a war.
Mira, これから視察に参ります。よしなに。お上手ですよ、キエルさん。ディアナ様ってお寂しかったんだ。
Gives me enough time to get a sip of tea here before this all kicks off. Hopefully this will not be a long battle, because we've been spending about 10 minutes doing simply dialogue here. But I know there's a fight coming. Alright, let's see what's on the board here. So they're all still out there. Having Raideen and the Stardust Memory crew in this fight could actually be really handy. Although those three mobile suits are not the strongest in the world. So now the Turn A Gundam is back. So Laura and the others have come out. Looks like the negotiations are done. Diana's there too. Isn't that your sister across from her? Mechanical doll of the Royal Guard. And Kahel, of course, posing as Diana. Still, they can switch places and we never know the difference. Well, haha, that's already happened. Says the omnipotent narrator. Omnipotent, although somewhat unreliable. Let me make sure I include that. Incoming! The Diana Counter flagship. Get her! Without Diana around, there won't be any war. Neo-Xeon mobile suits. Just when negotiations were going well, how could they ruin that? Alright, so the Soleil is going to take off, it looks like. And this is their accompanying ships. I'm not that kind of strategist, Sid. Nope. First I've seen them. Louisiana hasn't dug up any mechanical dolls like those. So they're not with the Louisiana militia. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got a container here, and we've got a couple of cucumbers, and it looks like a bit more aggressive Zeon type Gundam mechs. So we're gonna have to be a bit strategic about this, but my usual emphasis is to get the containers first. I definitely want to bring Gaiden over here, because having a super robot in the fracas is going to help. Now, which mech is this? It's the GPO-1. Okay. I wish it was the GPO-2, because that puppy has a honkin' big bazooka on him, but we're not quite so fortunate. Okay, is there anything over here we need to see about picking up? No crates over there. No crates over here. So everything is over on this side, including the mechs. But I'm going to have to send her this way. I think I'm going to have to go across this gap to get her there quicker. Because unfortunately she can't fly. Alright, so the tanky boys are going to hold up and the cucumbers are coming this way. Well, and these big guys are coming. So we've got 2 tanks, 2 cucumbers. And again, I call them cucumbers because they're green. I mean, I could call these guys cucumbers too for all the good it would do me. Alright, and since it's been a while we've seen any of our guys in action, we'll show off the God Thunder a little bit. Especially because this is guaranteed to hit. Zap. What do we get for an item? Donkey bread. Okay. Not that I have a clue what donkey bread is. We should be able to take this guy out, which we did. And I think I will have Mary go and take care of that other crate. Ooh, do I get... Nice! I'm starting to get Valor for some of my mechs. Excellent. I'm not going to use that yet. That's kind of a break glass in case of emergency. But still... being able to double the attack output on one big shot is going to be really helpful. Alright, these guys look like they're more support for me. So I better hold tight and keep them from doing too much. Where's Turn A at? There it is. If I could give the Turn A acceleration and move an extra 3 spots would be great. Alright, so the rest of the beefy boys are coming up. This one's gonna hit for... No, whiffed. That should put him down. Nice. And he goes up a level, which is even better. The GPL-1 took a pretty good hit, but he dished out as good as he got. Propellant tank. Alright, I don't think we've seen the energy cutter yet. Not that I recall. So he charges his sword up. Oh, he took half his life off. I don't want to split. Let's see. I'll take my chances with this one. It's critical. Bye-bye. Alright, we'll hit that one. And we get the support attack. Nice. We'll do the same thing with this one. Because he's underwater, he can't hit us. But we only hit him for 10. Alright, we can hit it from here. But he hit us back. Because he's underwater, you should be able to hit him pretty cleanly. Yep, bye-bye. Okay. Whiffed with the tri-blade. We're gonna hit him for 100%. Ooh, we need to put a pretty good dent in him. Nice. I'll hit you with the God Gorgon. Critical hit. It almost put him down. These guys, I don't think they could hit water if they fell off that cliff. And almost put it down. Alright, we'll carve him up with the beam saber. Take him out with the bazooka. That one should be gone in a second. See ya! It went up 2 levels. Even better. That must be enough to put it down. Yeah! Alright. I'm good with that. Move him up. We'll go for the Zaku 3 with the Gorgon Sword. Critical hit. And you whiffed. They should be able to put him down. Goodbye. We got a skill point for that. And now the cavalry has shown up. So there's the turn A. Nothing at all. Oh boy. Is he a vulture or what? I never pardoned him for his cryostasis from his cryostasis sentence. The most mobile suits aren't Diana counter models. So he's got a beef with somebody. And we must call that sort of thing a Gundam. Yeah, it's not perfectly obvious to you that it's a Gundam there, Ko. You haven't been paying attention very long. But it isn't as Gundamish as the GX. Look at that mustache. We're not facing breakers or vultures, but the moon race. Support that white mobile suit unit. Alright, so it looks like we've got a couple of snipers around here. We've got the Mark II Gundam. What I want to do is I want to combine and make the Super Gundam. I want her to fly. Gotta get Mari away from that bunch and get him over here. And I think if I pull her back this way, that should bring them towards me, to this group, instead of going after everybody that took out that first squad. Nope, they're going that way. As long as you don't take out the blue gar. But it looks like they're going to focus on it. So here I was thinking this was going to be a fairly quick mission. Ooh, she got hit. She can hit back. Fortunately, the blue gar is small, so the odds of it always getting hit are not huge. At this point, I'm going to start evading, because if they're focusing on her, alright, so that one will take the hit. He'll dish it back out. That one will take the hit. And somehow I think it shielded it, which I'm just fine with. Now what? Ooh, hello. The GX99 is back. Something's coming up on the GX monitor is that upside down A. This means it's the Turn A Gundam. Alright, so what can I do with Garrett here? Because 5 turns until it is charged. Alright, first thing I want to do is I want to help out Mari and get these guys off of her back. That's where having Raideen is going to be really helpful, because having another super robot there to help put these suckers down would be nice. Bye-bye. Get him fully repaired. Bump her up a level. Should be able to put this one down. Now I get the supplemental attack. That one goes bye-bye. Meanwhile, I can pick these guys off, because the Gundam cannon does quite a bit. Hitting for 89%, so we'll tag that one. Hopefully he won't hit us back. Well, he did. But this should be enough to put that one down. Critical! Bye. And he goes up a level. And he gets alert. Even better. That's what I want. I can have him fly over. Okay, so everybody's been dealt with. Next! You whiffed. I didn't. I'll hit that one, put it down. He goes up 2 levels and gets a shield boost. I can still get the hit back for 100%. In for 56. Nope. Meanwhile, I hit you for 100. Goner. Alright, bust out the yo-yo and take this guy down. I suggest these guys are not going to be much difficulty. No, I'm not going to do that. Send Ko in with the beam rifle. El Gabong. And he goes up a level. Perfect. So all the support troops are gone. Now it's just him. Alright, let's see what this thing can do. Oh, you gotta see, but I got a lot of painful memories of the Gundam. Clearly, he has some issue. Yeah, from an aesthetic perspective, isn't exactly my favorite look in the Gundam. But that Gundam hammer, it deals out the hurt. Well, you'll try and hit me back. And you will whiff. And we get the help from the Super Gundam on this secondary attack. Your ancestries have been different, but you're a Gundam too. No mercy! Why do you hate Gundams that much? Well, there are quite a few of them in this game, so makes sense. Slash. You pissed me off. Frickin' jerk. Well, considering everything we've taken down in this mission, we should be able to stock up on quite a few funds.
今なら援護できる
For... Bye-bye. And we got hybrid armor. Oh, nice. So hybrid armor is the next step up from the Chobham armor. And the rest of the team has arrived. So we got the Iron Gear, and all of our other mechs have headed out on the scene. So now it looks like we're going to have a whole lot of conversations about what's going on. And we also got the computer core, a dual sensor, and 50 grand in funds. Alright, so this is the Moon Crew, Jim Gingham, or possibly the suggestion of the Agrippa maintainer, whoever they are. Fear making contact with Arthur Rank. She's been acting a bit strange ever since she came back. Yeah, because she's not who you think she is. There's no Laura Rolla in our roster of the people who went to Earth 2 years ago. Excavations are underway in northern mountain cycles. They seem to have gathered quite a number of mobile suits. Yeah, we have. This is no time for peaceful, leisurely negotiations. Jeez, Phil. So stern about such things. We'll move fast, occupy the Sunbelt, get our affairs in order. Worst case scenario, we come under attack. Alrighty, so now we get a regrouping of everybody, and everybody's got to get to know each other, so I'm assuming that's what this is. They're discussing the new types, who are all the Gundam pilots. They're the people who have the ability to be able to fly them. Whatever your reasons, are you also unwilling to accept a moon race invasion? I plan to head for Fort Severn. That's where we're headed. Innocent are massing forces there to fight the Diana counter, and Tifa sends a new type there, so that's where we're going. We won't survive. We cause any disputes with the innocent, say nothing of how different the content is. Okay, and Sir Gwen knows Sir Beale. Sure, the means of communication, but also like to learn more information about Fort Severn. And we have a ton of Gundams. Yes, we do. But Garrett already tried that with his own Gundam and almost got killed over it, so... Alright. There's Puru. We got Sochi. Now we're talking about the Turn A. Of course, Tex knows about it, but he's not going to say anything. The GX and the Turn A in the same place? What an ironic twist of fate. Ha ha ha. Maybe any of you know where Lauren Kahak is. Of course, Tex knows who she actually is. Alright, so either way, we're going to the next mission. It just depends on which one we're going to fight. So if we go to Fort Severn, we'll fight one mission. If we stay in the area, we'll fight another one. So everybody else is heading to Fort Severn, and we said we were going to stay behind. I think what we will do is, Ella said she wants to stay here, so we'll stay here and see what we get. And we've hit the intermission screen. So, what started out looking to be a regular episode is now switched into a double stuffed episode, which I wasn't planning on, but we got through it. So we're at 88,000 in funds. We've still got about 1,600 in Bluestones. Let's save this, if nothing else. And then, again, as is our usual fare between episodes, we'll take a look at what we can allocate to different stuff. Now that we've got the Turn A, we've got a couple of new secondary suits that we can utilize, and we can start beefing up everybody else a little bit more, especially since we're close to 90,000 in funds. So, in the next episode, I guess we will see where this mission tree branches off and what awaits us on the other side. But do hope you guys have been still continuing to enjoy this playthrough. I've been enjoying playing it a lot more than we did with Super Robot Wars 3. Like I said, I think the flow of this game goes a lot better, and we'll be able to have a lot more fun getting this one done. But in the meantime, my name is Ronan. It's been great to spend this episode with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.